Good Monday morning to you. I'm Mr. PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchurch. This is your outlook for March 24th, 2014. And we're going to have high pressure that's going to be off to our south today, sitting right over top of our area, actually, for the most part. And that means we're going to have mostly sunny skies, but remaining cold for the next couple of days. Normal highs for this time of year, looking at the low to mid 50s across most of our coverage area from north to south. So with temperatures just getting to the mid 30s in many locations, mid to upper 30s as you get down here towards Philadelphia, it's really going to be well below normal, and you'll definitely feel like winter each of the next 3 days. We're going to have this high pressure move off to the east here, and then we're going to go a little bit further to the next storm system, and this is going to be the one moving off the Carolina coastline and heading to an east-northeasterly direction from that point. And our system is just entering the picture in this frame here, just barely down here to the south here. Now, there is going to be some upper level energy that's going to move in through with this system. It's going to be actually a separate system from this that will actually merge with this well offshore. But the upper level energy will move through here around the base of the trough, and you will have some snow across our area, but it's going to be much lighter. No direct impacts from this coastal system as it moves off to the northeast here. So will be some light snow, maybe even an inverted trough that sets up here, and that will be in association with the low pressure system. It gets up to about right here. You may have a northwest to southeast axis of snow that has to push through or set up over a certain area. When you have an inverted trough like that, sometimes it provides some surprises with some enhanced snowfall rates here, and the NAM is indicating that to some degree. It's getting a little bit, we'll show you that in a second here, but not really impressed with it yet, but we're also pretty far out yet for it to really pick up on that idea. So here's the GFS. GFS takes this light snow across parts of our area here Tuesday afternoon and then into Tuesday evening, but then it's going to be out of here pretty quickly. Here's our coastal system moving up. Again, it's going to be well offshore, heads off to the northeast. That upper level energy starts to merge with the system, and this thing really bombs out once it catches up to it, but it's going to be well to the east of our area, so we're not going to be feeling the effects of it. Still question whether Boston and the Cape really get in on this, and into Maine here. There was some indications there'd be some blizzard conditions up in this area right here, but I'm not even so sure that's going to happen. I mean, the GFS is indicating that it's further southeast, and so is the NAM, so we'll have to see how that plays out for these guys up here. But one thing's for certain, once you get up here into Canadian Nova Scotia, they're going to get pounded. So that system is going to leave the picture here. We're going to go over to the NAM model here and take a look at this now. This is the NAM showing the same ID here. Here's our system offshore, and then I'll move this forward for you here. This is all your upper level energy that has to swing through here, and as the system moves off to the northeast here, the system's really going to bomb out here, and it does so a little quicker. Here's your inverted trough that starts setting up here on the NAM here, just like this, and it actually is attached to the system here, but this is part of the upper level energy that is starting to come into the system here and allow this thing to really blow up out here. So, but that upper level energy does have to merge through, and it will produce some snow, although it will be light across our coverage area, at least from east central PA and points south and southeast. So we'll have to keep an eye on this. Because and then the next frame here shows that a little bit of an enhanced snowfall with the inverted trough, and this is just the leftover precipitation, and then this will move offshore and weaken as this system really bombs out up here in the Gulf of Maine. So we're not expecting to get affected by this whatsoever. The upper level energy before it merges in with our main system here is it's going to just produce some light snows before that does in fact merge. So that's what's really going on with this our weather on Tuesday. It could be the last snowfall of the season. We're really not expecting too much snow after this point. We are getting close to April now, so your chances are really going downhill. Going down back to the GFS here, here's our system taking off and heading up and hitting Nova Scotia at this point. Beyond that, we're going to have high pressure move in behind it. So nice day on Thursday. And temperatures will start to warm a little bit as we get into your day on Thursday, and that's because your winds are going to shift around to the southwest, and that means you're going to have warmer temperatures in association with the southwesterly winds. Okay, so your days of cold are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday we start to moderate a little bit, and then we get really warm on Friday and Saturday with temperatures reaching the 60s in many locations, and that is because you have this system here showing over the Great Lakes here is going to continue off to the east here and have an associated cold front with it that will move through on Friday. And you can see that here. Here's is actually overnight Thursday night, and here's Friday morning. Here's your system up here. Your cold front with this system is back here like this, and here's your low pressure. Of course, this is all rain here because the temperatures are so warm, and this cold front will push through later Friday evening. But before it does so, we're going to have some rainfall to deal with. And this is a look at Friday afternoon, and Friday evening it's out of here. So primarily a morning and at least the first half of the afternoon on Friday, you're looking at some rain showers. And then as we get into Saturday, there's another system right on its heels. This is also a warm system, and temperatures will once again be close to the 60-degree mark in many locations as this system moves off the northeast. And then cold front associated with that will actually bring in temperatures just back to near normal for this time of year for Sunday, but we're not looking at any precipitation as high pressure is moving in. So the better of the 2 days of the weekend is definitely going to be Sunday. Friday and Saturday look like they're going to be rainy days, clouds dominating most of the time on both days. Might get a brief break Friday night before you get another round again on Saturday, and we'll follow that for you as we get a little bit closer to those events later in the week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martridge. That is your outlook for March 24th, 2014. Have a great Monday.